Let's go Apocalypse. Because that's...
Because why not, right?
Yeah, let's do Apocalypse.
At least the game won't go like insane and start putting guns in fantasy settings.
Oh fuck.
My name will be
Why?
Simba. Dude,
Sympathy.
Simba.
My name is
I don't understand why, dude.
Send me the link, Logan.
Give me a sec.
Got you.
I have to make the game and then do some stuff. Alright. Give me a sec.
God, that was crazy, man. Ah, yes.
Hmm?
One side of my computer is chat, the other side's Ai Dungion. Now, what could be name? I think I'm going to... Perfect. Okay.
Tell me when you're streaming.
I am streaming. I've been streaming for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, we already got
it.
We'll
get to that stream. Alright. Let us begin. I will narrate beginning.
Okay.
A group of survivors are working out on an oil rig in the middle of the desert. The desert is blisteringly hot. The crew have recently run out of water. They grab their guns and head out into town to try and find some. When they arrive, they find the town. They all wake up to find that your camp is in ruins. Tents are on fire, broken tools and supplies litter the sand. They are under attack from a group of mutant creatures. They are rapidly being worn down by the mutants' numbers and their ferocity. A few of the men manage to get guns from the nearby camp and return fire. Okay, sympathy gang. Defend the town.
Were you given like some options there, or you have to type things out?
You have to type it in and hope the AI
understands. Oh, so you could basically tell it to do anything it wants, but
you can, and you can tell it to do some very messed up things.
Okay.
All right.
Goblin.
Yes.
Goblins fire wildly in the air at the town. Okay, we're fighting goblins now.
What?
Guys, I'm gonna head out.
What? All right, Bobby.
Okay, see you, Bobby.
The goblins fire wildly in the air and at the town. You stand by and watch for a moment before returning to the goblin camp and collecting your weapons. You make your way back to the camp, preparing yourselves for a fight. Sympathy defends the town from mutants. You return to the town and begin firing your rifle into the air to clear the town of any goblins. As you run through the streets, you hear a strange noise, and a goblin lands on you from the left. You yell out as the goblin bites you. Bite the goblin back. They're like 2 feet tall. Biting him is like absolutely destroying him.
Yes. All right.
You bite into the goblin, tearing into its flesh. The goblin howls in pain, and you shove your sword into its stomach, killing it instantly. I have a sword. Good to know. You run forward, pushing past the mutant creatures as you desperately try to stop you from entering the town. What do I do now?
I got you.
Find better weapons. Stings goblin like a bee.
The goblin stings you in the middle of... The goblin stings you in the side of the face, breaking the skin. You yell out in pain and stumble as the goblin stings again. This time, into the open wound. You fall to the ground and the goblin begins biting your arm. tearing into the flesh as you scream.
I'm gonna smack him off your ass.
Hold up.
Burp.
You grab the goblin by the head and slam it into the ground, killing it instantly. You hear a scream behind you and turn to see Ragnar, Gideon, and Warwick charging into town, weapons raised. Go find some more goblins, you yell. Come, goblin, fist goblin. You fire a bullet into the goblin's head, killing it instantly. Come on, we need to find more. You grab Ragnar and Warwick, dragging them through the town as you search for any goblins.
Stop.
Bruh. Just bruh.
You continue to run through the town, searching for any goblins. Soon, you find a group of them huddled together. You raise your rifle, taking aim at the group. Search the area for any humans, you yell. Okay, you're gonna fire into the goblins. Send them to Allah.
Let's look for some survivors, my bruder. Sympathy fires into the crowd of cowering goblins. The goblins continue searching the area, and soon you find a human who had been hiding. You fire your rifle into the air, killing 3 of the goblins instantly. Okay. Shit, let's get out of here, Warwick yells, ducking under the bullet. All right, fall back.
Continue story. You continue to run, heading further into the desert. After about an hour of travel, you come across a cave. You run inside, quickly entering the cave. You grab a crystal formation and hide it inside your jacket. I just picked up an entire crystal, like, off the wall. I just, like, shove it into my coat pocket.
Bruh.
Absorb the crystal and become stronger. To absorb his energy. Take a deep breath and focus. You breathe in and out as your magical energy flows through you. Suddenly you feel a gasp. You feel your power form around you as a bright purple glow appears for you. Found him. Take him down quickly. Generate more story.
All right.
Suddenly you're shot through the back of the head as you collapse to the ground. Well, it looks like I've met Allah.
What
Much
the
too fast.
fuck?
Wait, Warwick just shot me in the back of the head. You feel yourself burning hot. You feel a fist in your stomach. You try to stand up, but another fist hits you in the face, knocking you down. You killed my brother, you bitch.
Well,
Bruh.
I have no other option.
Oh no.
Yeah, my
Okay.
Warwick's knife pierced.
We've already jumped down the rabbit hole.
Throat, twisting it to ensure you can't breathe. You let a final cough as your throat is slashed open. Why did Warwick kill all of us? What the fuck?
I think that might be one of the weird things is maybe it thinks that Warwick is like a player and is therefore attempting to talk to the player, even though it's an NPC.
Bruh.
I'm gonna ask it if am I dead.
Warwick turns around quickly, slashing at the goblin's face with his knife. The knife slices through the goblin's face, removing most of it. The goblin lets out a pained grunt and falls to the ground. Warwick holds up the knife, looking at it in amazement.
Am I dead? Warwick walks over to you, dropping the knife. No, I don't believe it. He can't be dead. He just was too strong, Warwick says. Warwick begins tearing up as he runs his hand through your through his hair.
What the fuck?
We're going to necro.
I don't want you to finish that sentence. Necro, huh?
Don't necro.
Here we go. Boom.
No, what's happening?
Yes.
You begin tearing up as well. Warwick is still looking down at the knife in his hands. I can't do this. Not now, he says, before looking at you. Maybe we just need to run. Warwick doesn't respond and continues crying. You crawl over to him, gently tapping him on the shoulder. I am sorry I had to kill you. I really am. We couldn't let you take control of the nation. That would have led to the extinction of humanity. Bruh.
Gotta do it to him. Obama owes! Sympathy says, bruh.
But we had no choice. You did. Warwick turns to look at you and quickly hugs you. Thank you for taking care of the family. He says, I don't know what I'll do without them. I'm serious. I wish things could have been different, Warwick says, looking at you. You kneel down, look him in the eyes, trying to think of the best way to say what you need to say. I know exactly what I'm going to say.
I know exactly what I'm gonna say. Start your day with a tasty bowl of tasty bowl Obama owes. Warwick, I'm going to be frank. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. We should get out of here right now, you say. Warwick nods in response and begins putting on his shoes. Sympathy says, Warwick, are you a necrophiliac? Warwick stands up, pulling his shirt on. I have to say, I'm flattered you make a leap like that, but it's wrong, Warwick says. I'll explain it to you one day. But until then... Where the... Oh. But until then, just know that I love you. Oh. Oh no, this is already taking a turn for the worst. We just started. Oh. I'm gonna need to smoke marijuana after this.
Smoke it during it.
I wish. I don't have any on me. Holy shit.
I'm not gonna read that out loud.
When I get 5 viewers, I'm gonna send an invite. He needs to say no homo.
Stay away from me. Come on, let's get out of here, Warwick says. You stand up, grabbing your bag and sling it over your shoulder. You walk out of the cave with Warwick and walk up to your house. I'm gonna ask him, why are you following me?
I need to do this. I need to do this. Oh no! Oh.
Why are you following me? Oh, it's broken again. Why are you following Sympathy, creep? I am Sympathy. That's my name. I'm talking in third person now. The game has just made me a schizophrenic.
Oh no, the game is being schizophrenic. Oh no.
I'm sorry, I know I'm late. I won't be again for another 10 years.
Warwick says. Your mom looks at Warwick and her eyes light up. Come, Goblin says, no homo. Son, you have a visitor. Go upstairs and get yourself presentable, your mom says. You nod, running up to your room. You quickly get dressed before running back down. Come on in, you say. You open the door, revealing a woman. I mean...
Get gone.
Get gone!
We've only started like how long?
Get gone.
Not long ago.
We started like 15 minutes ago. Who ordered this cheap bitch? Oh, Sympathy says, get gone, Thought. You must be Warwick's girlfriend, the woman says. She walks forward.
I'm a woman now.
I'm Caroline,
Be a
she
woman
said.
now.
It's a woman now. You shake her hand and she smiles at you. I see why Warwick likes you. You're very sweet.
I got some particular
I'm
words
gonna say
for
that.
that.
I'm gonna say that, Lemmius.
Common.
I got it. I gotta say it.
I'm a man, you bought me a bit. You smile before the woman grabs your hand. Your ring is so beautiful. Where did you get it? Get
Sympathy says, get away from me. It was a gift, you say. The woman looks at you for a moment before smiling. I really like it. I'd hate to polish it, though. It gets so scratched when I visit, she says. You nod and stand there awkwardly. Warwick gave it to me, you say. The woman's smile drops. I see. Well, Warwick obviously has a lot to learn about women, she says, pulling her hand back. You nod in agreement, and she smiles at you once more.
He's insulting my ring. She just insulted me. Like that Warwick obviously has a lot to learn about women when he's commenting on my ring. Like that's a bra moment.
That is
And
a
now
bro.
the game 100%
Speaking
thinks
of
I'm
bro
a woman.
moments.
No.
Come, Goblin says, wanna fuck? Well, I'll leave you to it, she says. Nice to meet you, Sympathy. The woman walks out the door, leaving you and Warwick alone. You walk up to him, looking at his feet.
I absorbed a giant crystal formation earlier by putting it in my jacket pocket and absorbing it into my essence. I'm going to use that to kill Warwick.
Come, Goblin says, send feet pics? She's hot, huh? You ask. I'm in love, Warwick says. Really? You ask. Yeah, Warwick says. Now, come here often, he says, pulling you into a quick hug.
He's a not safe for work, not consent man. He doesn't do the consent. No. I don't want to say the word Twitch might get mad, but he's not doing the consent. He tried to attack me in a cave earlier when he thought I was dead. He almost necrophilia'd me.
Oh my god! Okay. Sympathy says, use the crystal I absorbed the kill Warwick. I don't want to hurt you, Warwick, you say. Warwick backs away, holding your hands. You won't. You can control me. I know it, he says. Let's test that. I have a Becky, let me smash.
See, this is the perfect moment.
So much better. Sympathy says, go kill self. Do it for me. You grab Warwick's face, kissing him. He kisses back, wrapping his arms around your body. You feel his hand move down to your butt as the two of you embrace. A bright light flashes in front of you, causing you to cover your eyes. I love you, Warwick. Warwick lets go of your hands, and you feel his metal grip on you disappear. You slump forward, and Warwick catches you, leaning over and whispering in your ear, say you're sorry.
I got something to say for him.
Okay. Sympathy says, fuck no, you corpse fucker. You stand up straight, glaring at Warwick. Say you're sorry, he says. I'm sorry, you say. Warwick nods, squeezing your hand. Good. Now I can finally rest. Say your next thing.
At least it's semi-functional right now.
True. Sympathy says, you need help. Thank you for saving me, Warwick. My pleasure. Good night, simp.
No!
stare at Warwick as his body defiles before your eyes. The lights continue to flash, and the sound of hissing arises from the crystals. Come Goblin says, Come Goblin likes it. Suddenly a small stream erupts from the tip of the crystal. It erupts in all directions. And a hissing noise erupts from the crystals. The jizz drips down to the bottom of the vat, leaving a puddle of molten gold. The lights flash faster as the hissing noise intensifies. Eventually, the lights stop flashing and there's silence. For a moment, it seems as if the body has stopped moving before the mist billows out from it and arises from sight.
What is happening?
Jizz crystal! Paw!
Why did it start coming though? Why not? This was the AI doing this. I just pressed enter to do more story, and it's like, no, we're gonna turn this rock formation into a dick. Why? Why? You walk out of the mine shaft into the moonlight. You look at your phone, seeing that you have a new message from Dad. Dad, I'm worried about you, boy. I don't think you should go to college. What? We were in a post-apocalyptic wasteland fighting goblins, and now we're in like a teen drama. I don't know how to respond.
Come Goblin says, fuck you, Dad. I'm sorry, son. I just don't think working at a warehouse is really going to prepare you for the real world. You need to go to college. You just told me to. Okay? Shake your head angrily, deleting the message and opening another. This one's from Mom.
Oh boy. I think you should just try to derail this. Let's just go full throttle.
On it!
I mean, it was.
Mom, I'm so sorry, honey. I just didn't want to get your hopes up. I know you really wanted to go to college, but I'm sure he means well. He just isn't cut out to be a grown-up, I guess. Come Goblin says, what the fuck do you want, Mom? I'll use the jizz crystal on you. Dad, I love you. You look up at the stairs, breathing in. I love you too, Dad.
I have a very bad move.
Make the bad move. I want you to make the worst move you can think of right now. What's the move? Sympathy says, fuck Dad in front of Mom. You message a photo of Mom and Dad to Simp, along with caption. Do these two love each other? A moment later, you get a reply. Hell yes. Laugh aloud. Let's do it.
No.
Sympathy says, eat phone. You reach into the crystals, grabbing a blob of glowing green. You pull your hand out, rubbing it against your skin. The goo sticks to you as you pull your shirt off and rub it into your.
That's not glue.
Fucks Mom.
That's not goo. That's not goo. Don't do that. Not skin moisturizer.
Oh my God. What are you doing, Sips? Come Goblin fucks Mom. You grab your phone, opening the selfie camera and snapping a photo of your mom. Send it to the Goblin, you think. You send the photo to the Goblin. Replies instantly. Glory to Orkin. What does this mean? Who the hell is Orkin? The Goblin continues to type. He was a ghoul who used to live in the mine shaft next to my home. It was a rare treat to have someone with such refined tastes as a roommate. I am taking suggestions, chat. That I am.
I don't know.
Bruh. Send the Goblin a message. Do you want me to? Do you want to see my mom naked? The Goblin responds instantaneous. Sure. You set the phone down, looking at your mom. find her incredibly attractive, and in some ways more appealing than Jenny. Smash Ball! We're derailing it. We're derailing it. We're just fucking with. Alright. We're going to the sympathy line. Sympathy says, watch a goblin fuck his mom. Grab your phone, opening the selfie camera, and snapping a photo of dad. Send it to the goblin, you think. You send a photo to the goblin, who replies instantaneously. Ghoul delight. You roll your eyes, hitting the ignore button. You sit there waiting as Goblin finishes his tasks. Moments later, he stands up. I'm done! Send the photo to everyone on the list. You nod, opening your text messaging app. You send out a quick group message before putting down your phone. No, that's a good idea. You doing something, Logan?
Yeah, let's see if it works.
All right. Sympathy says, ask Goblin for opening. You stand up, walking over to the corner.
Wrong
You look
one.
at the jar, searching for the largest one. The jar says nail, and you roll your eyes. That's the smallest finger. Pull out your middle finger. The jar reads toe pick.
What? we've crossed the threshold.
Come, Goblin, kill mother and father. So, do you want to see my little friends? The Goblin looks at you, nodding slowly. Sure. You pull out your phone, turning on the camera. You point it at Goblin, who pulls up his hood. He raises his hands, displaying the tiny little paws. They look like only half moons, no claws. You pull out your phone, forwarding the picture to everyone on your list. So what's the catch? Goblin asks. What do you mean? You reply. I know what the list is. It's me doing favors for people so they can send me things. There's no catch, really. I just have preferences. I'm gonna think about doing that if this gets derailed enough, chat. Oh, come Goblin shows the Goblin picture of naked father. You show the Goblin your phone, opening up the photo of dad. How much? Oh, you can make that happen. I'd be willing to trade for that. Can you repost it? I don't have access to the internet. You quickly turn away, bursting into a fit of giggles. You bend over, grabbing your. Do you mind? You ask, trying not to laugh. The Goblin looks at you, raising his eyebrow. Wait. Oh, I don't like looking at my privates, say. The Goblin looks down, seeming disappointed. All right then, I'll be back soon. He quickly heads out to the door, disappearing into the forest. You wait patiently, sitting on the cold, wet log. After a few minutes, the Goblin returns, walking back into the cabin. He has your father in his large claws, holding him by the throat. Sympathy comes. The Goblin places Dad on the table before grabbing a jar. He opens it, grabbing a purple substance that looks similar to blood. He pours it into his hand, rubbing it around Dad's lips and nostrils. Open, he commands as you comply. The Goblin stuffs a gag into Dad's mouth, trying it behind the head. Then he stuffs a ball of cloth into his mouth, trying it around his head. He finally straps Dad to the table, leaving him to struggle against his restraints. Ah!
Oh, no.
Sympathy come. Come Goblin says, I want to buy my parrot. You walk over to the table, staring down at your dad. What are you doing? He asks as you immediately begin stroking your erection. What does it look like? You reply. You grab the tape off his mouth, leaving a small patch of dried blood behind. You want for them? Oh, we've been through this. You can buy my service for like a bunch of different things. Like, well, drugs, obviously, but work out a price that suits you. My life, if you want, I can give you a lot in return. You pull out your wallet, pulling out several bills, dropping them on the table. What do you need? I need this much. I can get the rest from selling my family. You look at the money lying on the table. You consider what you've just seen. A strange man selling his parents for a few $100s. You feel sick and you grab your wallet, grabbing your card and pushing it towards the goblin. Sympathy buys goblin parents. You look down at the struggling man before looking up at the goblin with disgust. What the hell are you? I'm just a simple merchant trying to make a living. Sympathy buys the parents. I'll give you $500 for the pair of them. Yeah, Goblin says, grabbing the card and sliding it through the reader. The machine beeps as he slides the card, as he looks at you eagerly. All right, that's done. Give me 10 minutes to finish up here, and we'll head to the chamber. Deal? You stare at him in disgust before looking at Dad, who looks back at you with fear in his eyes. Fine. What you
They're
got
heading to
planned, Logan?
the no.
To the chamber, boys. I want some chambers in chat. How many chambers can we get in chat? Just start spamming chamber. We have to go meet the goblin. Chamber, he corrects himself. Chamber. Let's go. We have to meet this goblin. You grab Dad, dragging him into the hallway. Hurry up, let's go. Yeah, chambers. I'm seeing chambers in chat. I'm very happy. But aren't you forgetting something? He asks. What? My payment. I get a down payment before we head to the chamber. Oh, yeah, of course. That's good business. We have to meet the dealer, right? Sympathy says, is the chamber a sex dungeon? You stare at Dad. Your mind racing. You could try to negotiate. You could also try to insult the goblin, or simply tell him to go buy his own stupid parents. Finally, you could just pay him to save your life and some hassle. Sympathy says, pay goblin. You take out your wallet and throw the money. The goblin catches it with a smile, and you turn away. Come on, you say. You walk outside before boarding a carriage to the head of the hotel.
Now
Carriage
back on
to
track.
head to the hotel. There we go. Sympathy says, go to the chamber. You get off the carriage and look up at the hotel. It's a large 15-story building designed to make as much money as possible from its short existence. You walk inside, up to the reception desk. Behind it stands a bored-looking human. Hello, he says, staring at you. How can I help you? I'm looking for Chris Redfield? I'm sorry, I don't know anyone of that name. Pull out your gun, aiming it at his head. Sympathy says, eat me now or die. Say your name or I'll blow your brains out. The human looks genuinely terrified before looking at your hands. Jesus, please don't shoot. I'm Chris Redfield. I don't want to die. Where's the bug? Fine. You'll be fine. Where's the bug? My room. I need my gun. Give it to me. No, please don't kill me. I have information. Information on the virus, the weapons, where the research is being done. Some corona shit. Oh. Sympathy says, poop on Chris' head. You stare at the man, annoyed. Don't do it, man, he says. He's not worth it. You'll lower your gun. Give me the information.
The AI is back on track. We have to derail it as fast as we can. We need to get We need to go back to being schizophrenic AI.
Okay, look. Yeah. I'll send an invite, like, chat. I got you. Oh, now how
Oh
can you
yes,
got
more the
dramatic and
merrier.
shit? Hold up, I might need to quickly. There we go. Invite friends. Got the invite code. Let's do that. Control V. Yep. There you go, chat. Welcome to the game. Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Sympathy beats Chris up. You walk up to Chris, grabbing him by the throat and slamming him against the wall. Tell me where the other survivors are. I don't know anything. I just work here. God, please don't kill me. Sympathy says, do you even lift? Then you pull his ear off. Stop it. I'll tell you. Release the grip on his throat, allowing him to breathe. Tell me, you demand. There's a bunker underneath the main laboratory at the university. That's all I know. Captain Sexton. You take out your phone, sending the message to Captain Hayes. Chris Redfield just sent me to the bunker under the university. There's a ton of supplies there. Hayes immediately replies, all right, get in here then. You look at Chris. Christ. Sympathy pulls Chris's ear off. You grab Chris by the ears, pulling hard. He screams and his ear falls off, and you throw it on the floor. Tell me where the other survivors are. I don't know anything, I swear. Pick up his ear, staring at it. Sympathy eats the ear in front of him. You grab the ear you just pulled off Chris and put it in your mouth. You bite down as Chris screams, then put that in your mouth. Tell me where the other survivors are. I don't know anything, I swear. Captain Sex performs cock and ball torture on Sympathy. Cryo summons an army of demons to assault the other players. Walk into the room. You notice Hayes and other men standing near a table, covered with bloody bandages. Is that him? Hayes asks. You nod. All right, let's begin. Hayes says. You find yourself in a barren landscape. To your left, you see a group of shacks, where presumably the demons are living. You see several flying demons there, with other heading towards you. You move to dodge, but... Well, I've gotten lost. My mind just fucking opened like a Windows computer. Chambers and chat.
Chambers in the chat.
Oh, Chambers in the chat. Alright. You move to dodge, but the demon grabs your arm, flying straight at Cryos. I have to say, I'm impressed. You lasted longer than I expected, Cryos says, grabbing your arm and your limb missing. Is this how you like it? A fair fight? No tricks, no cheats? The demon takes the booty. And you're tossed to the ground. Your arm is painfully replaced. Okay, by a gnarled root that grows from the ground, and Cryos approaches you. Captain Sex prepared the CBT devices. Yes. You look around, spotting several tubes hanging from the ceiling with smoke coming out of them. Hayes nods at you, and you move, putting your head to the tube. Cough as the smoke enters your throat, and you feel your body go limp. Cryos nods off his arm. You wake up in the room. You notice Hayes, Captain Hayes, Elizabeth, and other tribals standing around you. Ah, you're up. Good, Hayes says. The Xenos thing and the Tau thing both failed. We're going with the human thing. Sympathy knocks down Sympathy knocks down the demon shacks. You spot the demon shacks, walking over them. As you get closer, realize they're much harder to take down than you thought. You spare and trying again, smashing the butt of your gun against the metal door. Once, twice, 3 times. Kratos eats Sympathy and steals its powers. Going to become Vor, isn't it? I can feel it. This is going to become... You feel your body change, your skin becomes pale, your veins bulge. You charge forward. ramming into the demon with the door. You swing your claws, slashing through the air and cutting a hole in the metal door. Sympathy attacks Cryos with Chris's ear. Captain Sex performs cock and ball torture. Cryos, you grab a hold of the ear, holding it in your hand. You twist your wrist, and the ear flies from the demon's. Cryos, look out! Someone screams. You turn your head, seeing Cryos charging forward. Hayes quickly runs over, putting his fingers to your lips. Then he moves around the camp, calling up the other tribals. They slowly gather around, staring in awe at the metal men. You don't just stand there, picking your noses. Kill the bastards! Cryos yells. Grab a lasgun as the bullet flies through the air. You swear it hits Cryos' chest, causing him to back. His gun firing back. The bullet slams into your chest, knocking you back. Captain Sex says, I haven't been this limp since that night in Peru. God. Oh, you collapse to the ground as Cryos laughs. It's over, he laughs. It's not over yet, Cryos. You turn your head, seeing Faye running over you. She grabs a hold of you as you grab hold. Faye, doesn't matter. Sympathy calls out the great chromosome for sex. You grab Faye, staring into her green eyes. You pull her in and begin to kiss her. Your hands begin to wander as you grope her body. Faye, being a Xenos creature and all, doesn't quite understand your body language. Just then, a horde of xenomorphs descend upon the scene. Cryos, this is too much, so he uses teleportation device to bail the fuck out. Ah, the joys of having a wife. We should probably kill her, then have some fun. Do you want to get killed by your slave girl? She's not a slave. She can leave. Sympathy slaves are slaves. Just beat them till they listen. You walk over to Faye, grabbing her by the hair. You pull her up, looking into her eyes. Sympathy smokes crack. Where do you think you're going? You ask, as Faye looks terrified. I'm sorry, sir, she says, before looking at the ground. You grab her wrist, yanking her along. She cries out, and you continue to walk. Sympathy says, Eat Chris's ear, or I will yeet you into the sun. You quickly pull out a veil of smoke glass. You quickly pull the veil of smoke gas onto her head. Do you understand, you ask? Yeah, she says, as you pull out your knife. Captain Sex fucks, as he should. You grab Faye by the hair, hold the knife. You smile before moving in to kiss her. She submits, allowing your lips to press against her. You hold the knife to her throat, deeply kissing her. You grab her by the hand, leading her to the sacrificial altar. What the fuck? You pull out your knife, holding it up against her. Do you have anything to say? You ask. I'm pregnant. Bruh. Sympathy says, double whammy! Hi, darling. I'm just gonna fucking scroll down at this point because I cannot keep up. Alright, Sympathy dance. Well, we're gonna do it. Okay, Faye says, smiling. You grab Faye by the hand, pulling her to the sacrificial chamber. You begin to push the lever as the portal opens. Sympathy dabs harder than a Jew at the bar on Miss Flat. Oh, do you remember what I said about the double penetration, you ask? Yeah. Well, we're gonna do it. You grab Faye and pull her apart, biting her into pieces. They turn to Sympathy and screech. You open the cockpit, lowering yourself out of the... We're home, you say with a smile. What did you say to them? Primus asks. I told them we're home. Sympathy attacks Primus. You move forward, punching Primus. What the hell? He asks, grabbing his face. Grab him by the throat, pressing your thumbs against his neck. Do you remember who I am? Yeah, you're a killer. Captain Sex says, one fuck a day keeps the doctor away. One what? A killer. Ah, you're a killer. I am. We're killers. We are. Then kill me, Primus says. What? God has left the chat. Captain Sex smashes a doctor. One day, I'm going to find that fuck's house and I'm going to kill Derek Primus before bursting into laughter. What? Primus asks. This, you say, pulling out your phone, taking a picture of Primus. What are you doing? Taking a photo of you. Why? You press the phone to Primus's hand, showing him the picture. The AI does not know what to say. Alter or alter, undo, or try again. Bruh.
I know what to say.
Oh no. Simply posts photo of Primus's sex offenders. Captain Six demands pictures of feet and other nasty things. You press the button, taking a picture of Primus and posting it on various sexual predator sites such as Facebook, Tumblr, Reddit, and Wikipedia. What the hell are you doing? Posting a picture
It's self-aware.
I'm serious. Feet pictures, you say. Okay, Faye says, taking her shoes off. Oh, Faye is a woman. Faye stands on one foot, stretching out her toes. That's nice, you say. Do you want me to do the other one? Faye asks. The Xenos challenge everyone to a dab war. But all they do is Gangnam Style. Fine, you sigh, taking your shoes off. You attempt to copy the dance moves of Gangnam Style, but it ends up looking more like a. You stand flexing your muscles, lifting your head.
We've gone
Captain
from like
Tech takes more pictures of Faye. Sympathy Gangnam Styles. You pull out your phone, taking a picture of Faye and posting it on Facebook. What are you doing? Faye asks. Posting a picture of you on the internet. I know. I posted one of me on Reddit already. You pull your shirt off, twisting her head. You want me to take my pants off? Faye says. No. Do you want me to take my shirt off? Faye says. Yeah, do that. Faye takes her shirt off. And you take a picture of her. Is this it? Faye asks. Yeah, we're done. Good, Faye says, taking her shirt back on. We should go. Walk out of the sacrificial chambers, making your way down the path to the ship. You walk outside, staring at the sky. The sun is setting, and soon it will be night. You walk into the ship, heading to the war room. Sympathy sells Goblin's parents to an iPad factory. Good man. Good. Captain Sex says, you're going to be a model. Ah, yes, Primus says. You're going to be a model, Faye says. You both sit down in the war room, staring at Captain. I'm going to teach you two to be professionals, Captain says. Okay, what should we start with? Faye asks. Do you have a phone number? Captain asks. Yes, Faye says. Good, give me that number, Captain says. Taking a notepad and a pen from his pocket. Faye gives him the number. The captain starts to dial it. Hello, Miss Carth. My name is Captain Hayes, and I'm with Primus Xenos, a company that offers various services. We're looking for models to take part in an experiment. Yes, it's part of specific study. No, it won't hurt. You've been banned from Twitch. I mean, I'm not surprised at this point. Captain Sex becomes the god of his realm, riding the giant xenomorph and holding a gleaming purple dildo. Oh, I'm so amazed that my account just hasn't been deleted. Captain Hayes has been banned from Twitch. Faye takes his place as the new god of the realm, riding a giant half-crab, half-space marine creature with a huge drill attached to his head, which it uses to attack whatever unfortunate souls it happened to attack that day. Sympathy pulls out a bong and hit it. You walk into the war room, pulling out a bong. You take a bong hit, and as Kraus looks at you, what's going on, Kraus asks. Sympathy says, Twitch, more like Predator site, am I right, boys? Oh my god. Shut up, Pisker, one of the guardsmen says. You take another toke before passing the bong to Cryos. Use it wisely. Melodus? Melodus. How the
just
fuck
go
is
with
it?
it. He's another dude.
Oh, Melodus. Okay, fine. Sit back with Cryos. As Cryos... You sit back and watch as Cryos proceeds to smoke with gusto. Captain Sex streams on twitch.tv. Captain Hayes begins streaming on twitch.tv, starting with him lying in the bed. The Xenos walk around
No.
starving, cold, hot, and sleepy. They're starving in the desert, hungry, and in need of food. They search for milk, but there's none to be found. Soon they're hungry and tired. Soon they're exhausted, lying on the. Then they're asleep. Eventually, Hayes stops streaming. I'm gonna go take a shower, he says. Captain Sex creates a Pornhub account. Check out my new account, Hayes says, as you log onto the internet. You quickly see the new account, which has a picture of Hayes' truck user. Captains.xx. You see various pictures of Hayes in various states of undress. Sympathy steals the milk from the homeless people. You walk outside, staring at the street. There's a woman there, looking like she's around 30. You walk up to her, staring at her long, curly brown hair and piercing green eyes. You grab her by the hair, pulling her backwards so your sword is at her. This is fucked. This is fucking scuffed. Sympathy says, give me your UNESCO famine rice. I will dab on your children. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Woman stares at you, not the least bit scared. She takes out a small bag of rice from her backpack, placing it in your hand. You nod, walking away. Thank you, you say politely. You walk back to the staring at Cryos. SpongeBob appears with a half chub.
Oh no.
The Xenomorphs beg Captain Sex to be included in the newest Pornhub video. They require sustenance, milk for the soul. They're sleepy. Half old men. He sits down in an attempt to not crush the old man. His body weak and frail looking. So, Kraus asks, pornography, you say. SpongeBob looks at Cryos with disgust before turning to you. We need milk for the soul, Melodus says. Sickness. You quickly dash to the prison cells, grabbing the milk from the prisoners. You open up the door, seeing the Space Marines eagerly drinking their milk, the cans tied to their hands. SpongeBob leaks. SpongeBob tears Melodus. He cries for sin. SpongeBob tears. You quickly fill a bucket with milk, closing the door. Sympathy says, I have milk. I stole it from the orphan. I have milk. I stole it from the... You quickly enter the war room, walking over to Cryos. Ah, there you are. Good, Cryos said. Here's your payment for the day. Grab a medipack before looking at Cryos. Action man, 50 ammunition ballistics. Everyone get the hell out of my way. I'm going to be pulling a strongbow. Sympathy says, orphans don't need food. They don't have parents. Why give them anything? Oh no. Cryos snarls, grabbing you by the throat. Questioning my decisions, Cryos says. I'll tear out your lungs and eat them while you're still alive. I'll turn your bones into dust and make a hat out of it. Cryos says, I have milk. Come here, it'll give a suck. And give it a suck. Cryos throws you at the ground before grabbing your medipack and gulping down a few pills. He lets out a sigh before falling knees. By the power of... I'm dying, Cryos says. Sympathy says, Cryos, I will shit your floss hole. Your flouse hole. Cryos weakly smiles. You've been a good soldier, John, Cryos. With that, Cryos dies. You stare. You did the... Suddenly, a voice fills. Cryos looks around and remembers something. Look, I've got a collection of Orpahanas, Cryos says. You want some? You stare at the corpse, wondering if you should kill it. Suddenly, your wrist implant beeps. You look at it, seeing a notification. Captain Sex splooges with force of 1,000 angry wasps. I don't want to know what splooging is. Kryos insists you look up at the sky, feeling a drop of water hit your face. You look up, seeing the clouds split as a ray of sunlight falls onto you. A stream of urine hits the ground in front of you. A second later, another stream hits your leg. On dying on his deathbed, you oblige with the bullet up to the skull. With Kryos dead, you take your ship, the Karth, and fly off to the sunset, rather the red sky. You do some calculations and realize that the ship is capable of traveling to the furthest reaches of the galaxy in less than a month. That was a depressing thought. Maybe you'll burn out or get lost or something on the way there, but it's still pretty far away. Kryos says, it smells like pussy in here. Captain Shower Pisso fucking douchebag. Yeah, it's just going down. The Karth then does what Kryos asked it to do. It sets the ship on course and flies it through the water. Sympathy says, go around stealing clean drinking water from children and drinking it in front of... Good man, good man. Captain Sex Hat wears a hat, wears the ship, goes around, navigating through the warp. It navigates through successfully, and the sensors show a distress beacon appear nearby. A small vessel appears and the doors open. Inside, you see a middle-aged man with thick eyeglasses and a nondescript uniform. The Karth goes through the before floating through the warp again. Suddenly, you find yourself in a region of the galaxy. You're in a realm known as the Stole. A warped version of the stolen technology zone. Attack the goblins on 3. What? Where did the goblins come from? Oh, holy shit, Logan, you need to take a shift reading, bro. I need a break, I'm so hungry.
Okay, where are we starting from?
Alright. Start on Attack the Goblins on 3. You gotta scroll up a little bit.
Let me find it.
Alright.
I can't find the goblins.
Attack the Goblins on 3. Scroll up.
Okay, I'm at the stolen milk. Orphans don't need food. I can't find it. Okay, wait, I found it. I think. You immediately order your troops to attack the goblins. Your forces cut down dozens of them. Still few get through. The goblins unleash. More stuff. The goblins unleash. Oof, why does it keep scrolling down? Goblins unleash something. Okay, I've lost where I am. Whatever. We'll start from. Go around stealing. No. Okay. Remember, homeless children are a free workforce. You don't have to pay them. Who are they going to complain to? Their parents. Xenomorph rips off their things. The Karth then does what Kairos asked it to. It sets the ship on a course and flies it through the warp. I have a new job for you, Kairos says as the warp rips begin to appear. The red sky appears, laughing horribly. Your soul is ripped from your body. You could find it in the market square in Berlin. The sky is gray and a light drizzle falls from the sky. You see a group of German soldiers clad in gas masks and steel helmets with long, sleek rifles. I think this entire thing is quite interesting. Wouldn't you agree? Garfield says. He's German now, who cares? The future is a bright one for us, nay. He pulls out a lighter and a cigarette appears in your hand. I'd invite you to smoke with me, but I'm really not smoking anymore since I had to stop because my heart is weak now. I am the Garfield. Okay, ambiguous European accent gang. I am Garfield, the god of this realm. Give me lasagna, you demand. You haven't even achieved demigod yet, boy. You need to go on more adventures and earn more badges. We're in Pokemon now. In Berlin. Oh boy, the old man says. The rest of the Germans arrive, clad in the same gear. The old man wants to see you. Captain says, fuck. Captain Hotness, if you want my advice, just go for it. It's what I would do. Shit, really? You ask? Yeah, really, she says with a smile. Oh. What is lasagna?
Lasagna.
Okay, I thought that was a weird AI name.
Nope.
That makes much more sense now.
Yes.
Because that reminds me of that weird Jewish, like, Canaanite word that it kept trying to, like, pull up out of nowhere.
Oh, fuck, what was it again?
It was translated to the morning star. I think it was the name of a Canaanite god. It was like Eben Nazir or something. Well, I guess I better get to it then, you say. Yes, you should, Captain Drama says. I'll have the pleasure of informing the Stanine siblings of your decision. Okay, we've officially gone it from like schizophrenic fever dream to acid trip territory.
Captain
And
Sex.
Obama's back. Great. Where's
Captain Sex
Obama?
says, "Where is Obama?" I got it looking good. Okay. Garfield takes another puff of his cig and looks around. So, that Cryos guy, huh? I heard he's some kind of international traveler. Oh, interdimensional traveler. I think he might be a demon or a demigod. He thinks for a moment to take it all in. What is that thing on your face? Is it hugging it? He's in his tent, as usual, she says. Tell him I said hi. Sure thing, you say with a wink. You walk over to the RV and enter through the tent door. You enter and find Obama's eating dinner. That's Alexia. It's Alexica. It's a super advanced computer that lets me talk to you guys, you explain. Who's us? The captain asks. Sebastian. A psychic dragon I came with. Your men and several other space marine types. Sympathy says, I shit my pants. Can I take yours, Garfield? I haven't peed in days. I think I'm actually shitting solid now, Sebastian says. You hear giggling and looking down, you see it's true. Yours, Sebastian's, and several of the men's pants are full of blood and waste, also known as shit. Captain Sex rubs Obama's shoulder. Sympathy rips off Sebastian's pants, saying, I need your pants. For hello, Mr. and Mrs. Obama.
Bomber.
Please, it's just Obama, he replies. Sebastian was the one with the finest name, I think. Yeah, Sebastian says. The Grazzler is shaking, but you can't tell if it's from fear or anger. You send it hurling into the tent, where it lands on the floor in front of the seated Cryos. Sympathy says, Someone shit my pants! Paul, from Tekken, bursts through a wall that he just previously built. He raises his arms triumphantly and immediately begins building another wall, just so he can death fist it all over again. Yeah! Shut the hell up, Sebastian, Captain Drama says. Your insubordination will not go unnoted. I need your pants, Sympathy says. Fine, Sebastian says. How did you get in here, you demand. I clawed my way in, duh, he says, not even giving you time to respond. Captain Sex claps Obama's ass cheeks. Sebastian, we need to get these men to safety, Captain Hotness says. Oh yeah, Sebastian says, suddenly remembering. Just then, Jake from the State Farm arrives. Thor? Is Thor here? I need to sell him insurance. Jake, we're not with Thor, you say. Oh, well, my office is just down the street. You can go in there. No, Jake, we can't trust you, Captain Boring says.
Captain Boring.
Captain Boring. You're under orders from Satan. Sympathy says, Mr. President Obama, we need to fight these degenerates. Are we just supposed to abandon these men? I don't want to hear it, Captain Drama says. Jake, your services are no longer needed. Jake is looking around, confused. But I need my sword. If you say any of the shit that I note most in this chat in future streams, I think I might just start laughing and get horrendous flashbacks. Jake says slash. Jake from State. No, Sympathy says slash. Jake from the State Farm denies the allegations. I'm sure you'll do. A little psychic. If you could wait outside, I'll be able to take care of these degenerates. Sebastian smiles and nods. He takes your hand and leads you out the door. Denies them? He says. Captain Sykes says, who was the cutest boy in school? Captain Intimidating steps in. I'm not worried about these two. They can kill each other without me around. I am, however, worried about you. Captain passionately begins to tear up. Sympathy says, have you tried acid, Jake? Acid, Jake? Captain Intimidating says. What does acid have to do with this? He's an idiot, you say. No, he's not, Captain passionately says. Sympathy says, I will shit in my hands. I need it if you don't come to my birthday party. Done, Captain passionately says. Sebastian stops. Wait, do you want me to invite Jake too? No, you say. You arrive at the Black Palace, and Cryos quickly asks a slew of questions. Obama is the cutest boy in school. Do you like Cheez-Its? Do you have a crush on Simi? What would you do if I were to stab yourself with this dagger? With this dagger. You will address me as Cairo. The KKK. Kairos. I want to go to space. Jake from State Farm pulls out a massive bag of cocaine. Well, if I'm going to hell, I might as well enjoy the ride. Sympathy says, everyone is invited to my birthday party, which is right now. Cairo smiles. Sympathy gets everyone to sing happy birthday. The Stain siblings, Castus, all begin singing. Even Meliodas manages to pull out an effort, belting out his words like a true soprano. You can't help but feel a bit sentimental, as this is the first time you're hearing the entire crew together. Sympathy blow out Sympathy's candle. Oh, it's starting to loop, it's starting to break. Castus takes the candle from you, blowing it out. Thank you, Captain, he says, before blowing up the candle. You're welcome, you say. The candle becomes everlasting light, guided by Castus's intense psychic powers. Sympathy says, the cake is my cooked shit. I hope you like it. I made it myself after all, in my stomach oven. Cryos looks disappointing. I was hoping he'd cooked the kid a pizza. You don't have an oxygen breather to kill, you'd say, turning to look at Cryos. A good point. I'll be in my chambers. Jake from State Farm pulls out a handgun and snorts. That's some primo. Oh. Logan, you need to take over again. After that's the primo,
I need to find where that is now. I've been mostly focusing.
Near to the top. Scroll up.
I saw it before. Here's my birthday
Just
party.
after I'll be in my chambers. It's the line below that.
So hard to find anything.
It's so fucking incoherent.
Oh, there it is. Blow out the candles, Castus says. I want to sit on your knee, Melodis says, smiling sweetly at Castus. Sit on my knee, Melodis, Castus says, kneeling down and prying the young knee. Captain Sex fucking explodes in an explosion of creamy cum, destroying half the Earth and ending all life on the other. The moon leaves the orbit and smashes into Mars, which releases a secret underground super weapon invented by the Martians in the year 26 AD. I always knew those Romans were up to something. Anyway, no, you shout, blow out the candles, Castus, Cairo says. Castus blows out the candles, and Meladas giggles. Thank you, Castus. Sympathy says, don't sit on his knee. He has a boner. That would be a deadly mistake. What? Castus says, confused. He's got a boner. So if you sit on his knee, you'll get a boner. If he gets a boner, we're all dead. Cock injured. I don't have a boner, Castus says. He denies it, but I know he has one. Who the fook is Jakery Jake? Blow out the candles, Castus. Come Goblin says, my phone died. I can't do it. Shit. Fine, you say. Fine, Castus says. Castus blows out the candle and the room is filled with giggles and chattering of children. Everyone sit down. Oh, we might be having a Discord funk. Elijah, you there? Oh. You there, Elijah? I think you have to be, because you cut out for a lot, and since I can't really talk if you're not on stream.
My phone died.
I don't
You're welcome to the ASMR.
I mean, the ASMR will be 100% better than what's happening right now.
You know? Nah, I'm not gonna keep doing it. Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? What the hell? I went to get milk as my phone turned back on. I come back to this.
Oh no. You're crushed under the mechanical flaming assassin arse that is Captain Hayes.
Oh my god. Oh. You know, I think I might need some time after this one.
You're gonna need time after all of them.
Like next stream is probably just gonna be an AoE game. You need time. To be fair, we're going to also do some erotica roleplay, Logan.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's going to be horrendous. Sympathy is real, isn't is real. Oh, you have to admit, this is one of the crazier theories you've heard about the painting. Still, you're willing to give it a shot. You sit down next to the man, whose face is now completely in shadow. Hello, he says, staring into your eyes. The Garfield. Oh, the Garfield. The Garfield settles down in his own filth. You must realize something. You're no different from the words on screen. Your reality is just the same as the one inside this box. Inside your screen, reality is subjective. Reality is flexible. So, what's your point? Man leans forward, his eyes shining in the darkness of the chair. My name is Sympathy. Israel is a fake country. Israel is fake country. Alright, my mind's broken. I can't keep going. Chat, you can read this. Oh, holy shit. I'm just gonna chill here and fucking vibe. Logan, when
I will start reading in a minute.
Okay.
Sympathy says, my name is Chris Hansen, and sympathy is going to have to ask sympathy. Sit down. Oh, me and myself and I gang. What? Please have a seat, Captain Hayes says, smiling. Oh, okay, you say, smiling back nervously. So tell me about yourself. Well, I'm a pretty busy guy. I work in IT for a living. Chris Hansen sits in the corner playing with his tiny wiener while watching the two of you talk. That's good, Captain Hayes says. We had a couple guys quit during training because it's boring, but I think you'll like it here. Yeah, it's super easy. All the fighting is done for you. Sympathy IT as an international terrorism? Yeah, that's boring, you say. All the fighting is done for you. Well, it's Lupin. Hayes stands up and looks at you. That won't be a problem. Hayes walks out of the room, leaving you alone with your thoughts. The penis monster rises from the depths of Chris' hands. Okay, someone will hear me if I read that. I can't.
Okay, where?
Right? The penis monster.
Penis monster. Okay, hold up. Now let me find it.
My family hears me. I'm going to therapy. They'll be like, what are you doing?
Monsters rise from the depths of Chris Hansen's asshole. They're ready. They're willing. Time to party. Invite your sister. The fish monsters approach you from all sides as Hayes arrives back in the room with a soda. Have a seat, he says, smiling. We're nearly done here. The fish monster starts circling you as Hayes sits down in his own seat. Chris Hansen expands dong and floats towards you. What's the problem, boy? I don't want to be bored at work, you say. Hayes lets out a chuckle before focusing his attention on Chris. I'm hearing so much. Someone shit my pants. I just thought that. Hayes strokes Chris's giant purple head as it grows closer and closer to your own. Hayes lets out a giggle as the I can't say that word. Pulsating. Oh my god, of course it is. Member rubs against your arm. Hayes looks up at you. Chris Hansen expands Dawn. Hayes grabs it and strokes it slowly. Chris's throbbing vein, laden beast, nearly touches your cheek. Do you like it? Hayes asks, stroking it. It's 13 inches of purple wonder. Yeah, it's pretty big. Sympathy says, not as big as my cock. Hayes lets out a chuckle. I bet it's not. The dildo begins to vibrate as Hayes stands up. What the? You ask. Hayes walks over to the panel and hits a button. Chris Hansen charges up his cock attack. The vibrating dildo begins to grow as Hayes sits down in his seat. We're heading to the planet Neroth for our first mission. We'll be working with an eternal. Oh, fuck. This again. To stop some aliens from using a portal there to attack Earth. Sympathy says, it's a setup. It's a setup, you say. The purple beast begins to charge up as Hayes lets out a chuckle. Don't worry, it doesn't bite. Hayes presses a button as Chris unleashes an endless amount of flames from his dong. Sympathy says, my anal cavity is reserved for Jesus, not you. No, I can't. I can't do this anymore. Holy shit. I need to tell Angel. I need to tell Angel again this call so he can read this instead. Oh my god. Okay, let me pick him. Holy shit. I'm on my phone. Who the fuck is Coffee? No, not Coffee. The lolly dealer. Here we go. Get in the call. I can't say that word. I cannot say that word on twitch.tv. Okay. Let's quickly look. at my notifications. Let's look at Bazinga. Good man. Okay. All right. We're heading to the school for orphans, you say. They're all trapped there by zombies. I'm just gonna keep reading random lines at this point because I cannot make sense of this fucking ever. My mind just isn't working with this. Oh, that bitch. Hear my voice. This is not nearly enough echo. God damn it, wait. Ah, yes. The gods are angry with you, children. We are coming for you. Jesus, that's enough of that.
Gotta keep reading.
Gotta keep reading. Whoa. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. We good. Hold up. I'm gonna be back in seconds. I'm gonna try to convince Angel to join this call.
Oh no.
Never mind. He is not even in any calls. So, I do not need to leave.
He's online right now. I mean, I have an idea of why you're trying to get him in the call. I think the subject matter will interest him a lot.
Yes. There you go.
But you're gonna have a fun time reading this. I'm not gonna read it.
Oh,
Hear me.
Jesus. All right, I'll read the last little paragraph here. Simply
The last
said,
two
I will
paragraphs.
register you, Chris. Shut up, Goblin, Hate says. Oh, come, Goblin obeys.
Wait, go back. Start reading. After Chris will destroy all that stands in his path. That paragraph. It's like the second paragraph above the last one. You need to start reading from there. It won't work.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Chris will destroy all that stands in his path, Primus says. No! Oh, guys, chill. I can't keep up. Oh, fuck! Where is it?
Keep reading.
Chris will destroy all that stands in his path, Primus says. We need to stop him before he destroys the entire planet. Sympathy says, Hades, keep that thick ass away from me before I lose control. Hades turns, looking at you. I can't wait that long, he says, turning back around. The room goes silent as Hades strokes his massive... Whoever's doing that, you need to stop. I need to keep reading. His massive throbbing meat. Hayes lets out a loud moan and his eyes roll into the back of his head. Your wife looks into the sea of zombies. She says the final words you never thought you'd hear her say. I'll walk into them. I will become one with them so that we may find each other again. She hugs you tightly. Hayes releases a flood of baby-making juice as he stands up. Let's get this over with, Hayes says. Hayes says, oh, I have hiccups. You nod, moving forward, the others follow you, and you walk into the sea of zombies. Sympathy says, Chris Hansen, you're supposed to destroy those sex offenders, not join them. Chris lets out a short laugh. I'm not a registered pedophile. They can't hurt me. You stare at the group of them. One is holding hands as they walk together. Another has his arm around her. Come, Goblin says, chamber of fuck. I will register you, Chris. Shut up, Goblin, Hayes says. Yells. Come, Goblin obeys. He's just glad to be alive. You walk past the gay pair. You walk past the gay paraders, who aren't even looking at you, and begin heading towards the school. You can hear explosions in the distance. Hayes strokes his meat and he stares at you. I thought about that, but this'll be funnier. Hayes stops stroking himself and points to the man holding hands with the kid. Guys, I'm begging you. Not yet. The man takes a step back, looking at him nervously. Chris Hansen kills the homosexuals with fire. Fuck on staring at all the small group ahead of you. As you get closer, you realize they're a bunch of old men and women. Zealots, Hayes whispers. They survived the war, and now just fight until they're killed. Smart. Johnny Bravo is a dirty, filthy boy who likes to jerk off. He has a lot of sexual encounters. You stare at the last one in the pack. He's not that old, but he's so decrepit, you can barely recognize her as the woman you once loved. Johnny Bravo shits a fat fucking turd in the vagina of Britney Spears. You stare at her, your stomach churning. You feel like you're going to vomit. You need to stop staring at her, but you can't tear your eyes away. Johnny spits some tobacco into his hand and begins rubbing himself. The Garfield becomes one with Johnny Bravo and creates a magical children's spell that makes all the old fucks babies. You stare at her, unable to comprehend what is going on. Neither can I. Hayes turns away and you hear a loud fart from behind you. You jump, realizing that you weren't the only one staring. Sympathy teams up with the Taliban to stop Chris Hansen. You nod and turn. Fuck. You're walking the slow-moving mob of zealots, ignoring their spears. What are you doing? Hayes says. The zealots, they're like ghosts or something, you mutter. Sympathy says, Taliban, I summon you. You take a deep breath, focusing on the spirit world. You reach out your hand and feel something solid but wispy touch your fingers. You pull your hand back and the solid feeling continues. Hayes snorts, laughing. Sympathy says, Chris Hansen, Homgong. Here and now, bitch. You hear a voice in your head. All your base are belonging to us. Hayes spits tobacco juice in your direction. You step back, avoiding it by an inch. Hayes, what the hell? You say, annoyed. The old man laughs. It's called cheating, boy. Your turn. You turn and see Hayes with his hand in the air. A look of concentration on his face. Sympathy attacks Hayes and Chris Hansen. You charge forward, punching Hayes in the face and knocking him to the ground as he staggers up. You kick him in the chest, knocking him back down. You raise your fists, ready to strike. Chris steps up, out of your range, and smiles. Hayes has the edge. Unfortunately, he says, I guess you could give me a broken jaw, but I think you'll only end up killing yourself. You look up and see Hayes coming at you. Chris queeps. You know the word baloney? Well, I pronounce it like it's spelled Bologna. Loudly and... No, I'm broken. I can't. I physically can't. This needs to end.
Keep going.
I can't, Logan. I can't.
4 more minutes. Until
Fine,
11.
1 more minute. Don't make any more new story. We're ending this. Oh my god. Bologna. Loudly. And Hayes snaps. And Hayes' head snaps around, seeing him for the annoying old man that he is. Hayes raises his fist, driving it straight into your old man's mouth and sending him flying across the floor. You roar, running forward and punching him in the face. Hayes in the face. Hayes swings, and you move out of the way. He follows through with the backhand, but you stand your ground, refusing to be beaten by a stupid old man. Oh, this last paragraph is the last one I'm gonna read. Sympathy stabs Sympathy's dick through Hayes' eye and pierces his brain. Sympathy stab Sympathy's dick through Hayes' eye and pierce his brain. You know what? Okay, let's go with it. You raise your fist and punch Hayes squarely in the eye. He screams and staggers back. Now, Sympathy! You roar. You see Hayes put his hand to his face, and with the roar, you charge forward and stab him through the eye and into the brain. Yo, Noid climbs out of a hole in the wall and starts shitting and pissing and coming all over the place. You'll pay for this haze, you mutter. Walking over to Chris. All over the Chris. All over the place, blood pours out from his eye. And Hayes begins to scream, "No, no, no!" He screams, shaking his head. He stares at you, screaming, "One more minute, one more minute, one more minute, one more minute, one more minute. I am not reading all of that. Jesus fucking Christ." Ah! He screams and begins to scream, blood and and pieces of his brain matter dripping from his face. You stare at him in confusion. You never killed a man in cold blood before, and it's something that feels wrong. You don't feel too good. Chris stands over Hayes, grinning. "Well done, kid. Now I can get some sleep." He pats him on the shoulder and begins to shuffle off towards his room. "Hayes," he calls back over his shoulder. "Huh? You make sure to burn his body. I don't want the smell to attract monsters." You stare at Hayes, wondering if you should kill him. If you leave him alive, he'll only hunt you down. You have reached the true come ending. Come on the keyboard to confirm. No. Well, was it worth it? Yes. You turn to stare at the now burnt corpse. "Yes? Yes what?" Hayes asks, looking at you. "Burn it," you say. "I thought you said you weren't religious." "I'm not. I just don't want to smell it." The end.
Did the game end on its own, or did someone input that? Because it can end on its own. Sometimes it does get really stupid.
The come ending, I don't know. It's the come ending. Okay, it wasn't Evergreen Guy, not Blue Wolfie 123. I don't think it was anyone in chat. I think the game just ended.
The game just mentally gave up.
Press 1 to come. I won. Oh, you did it before me, shit. Come Goblin says 1. Sympathy 1. You stroke your gun in a fit of anger as your aunt just flies onto your high school portrait of George Washington. You stare at the portrait and feel an overwhelming urge to go clean it off with my finger. You look at the screen and a green 1 appears. "I did it," you say in triumph. "I just got a fucking follow. Thank you, Blue Wolfie 123. "I did it," you say in triumph. "You did what?" Hayes asks. "We don't even have a code to unlock the next level yet." Okay. That's done. This story is done. What? Yes, everybody comes. The end. You have created a worldwide flood of cum comparable to the story of Noah's Ark. The end. The end. It's over. It's done. Come. There is nothing but cum. Come only. I am. What do you want to play? Minecraft. That was horrible. Sympathy. No. You look at the portrait and you feel the overwhelming urge to go clean it off with my finger. You look at the screen and a red X appears. "I didn't do it," you protest. "Dude, I saw you do it," Hayes says. Sympathy, come and see. Oh. You stroke your gun in a fit of anger as your hot jizz flows onto the high school portrait of George Washington. You stare at the portrait and feel an overwhelming urge to go clean it off with my finger. The end. It's over. Don't add more. Do nothing. Let it end. Good story. So much cum. Noah's Ark, the world, it's flooded, gone. Nothing but cum. There is cum. No. Sympathy mean George was pretty thick. You stroke your gun. Oh, yep. Already read this. Come. Come. That's all. That's it. Logan, what do you want to do that? This is whack. This was whack. Narrator shoots himself in the head and the game ends. What was that? What was that last part? Chris Hansen also jerks off a little too much and dies of a heart attack at the age of 33. Okay.
Wonderful.
The AI doesn't know what to say, alter, or undo, try again. The AI doesn't know what to say, I don't know what to say. Another great game. Another great game, Evergreen Guy. Oh,
Not
another
as
great
many
game.
followers, but it wasn't as much of an acid trip.
Oh, it wasn't.
The
Did the
game
game
mentally
just
just
quit?
blew out.
Yes. Yes, the game just quit. Good ending. Noah's Ark level of cum. Good ending. Fuck.
This was us trying to like not go complete acid trip.
No, we went complete acid trip.
I mean, for the first half, we kept trying to put it on back on track.
True. We just
I mean, like,
eventually deliberately did acid
there's
trip.
definitely some better moments in this story, like when we tried to sell our parents
Yeah.
for like $500,
Or when I fucked
and
my mom.
and then we sold them to an iPad factory.
Oh. Noah built the ark to save the animals from come. And yes, Blue Wolfie 123. I think we did drive the AI insane. I think I
The game, like the ending with the dashes above, I'm pretty sure that was the game. Like just simply trying to end on its own, and we just pushed it until it just went
yeah,
kaput.
no, the game just ended this by itself because it can't take any more of this either. All of us came out of this broken and beaten and scared.
And we only have half the amount of people watching right now.
From yesterday, but we got up to 6 viewers earlier. Oh,
That was pretty good
right.
though.
Yeah, but cock and ball torture.
We should try to post one of these videos on here so people can watch it in the spare
I've been
time.
recording this entire session. Oh my god, I'm gonna get Bobby to edit this and post highlights on YouTube.
Did you record the last one? Did you record the last one though? Like that one was.
I forgot to record the fucking last one.
It doesn't matter. That one was like peak levels of acid trip. Multiplayer might have been a mistake. You were 100% correct.
Yes.
It doesn't work as well as the first. It's basically like it's worse than how AI Dungeon began. Like AI Dungeon, when I first came out, I tried it and you had to push it along a whole lot, and it kept going really not safe for work, or just going like schizophrenic. But this is like a whole new level. Normally, you would have had to push the AI to this extent, but the AI just went on its own. Like it wanted to like drive itself off a bridge.
This AI wants to drive itself off the bridge.
It wanted to go insane as quickly as possible so that it could just die. I mean, it lasted an hour and a half. I mean, like last time lasted 2 hours. So the AI is definitely learning. It's learning. It doesn't want to go through that like last half hour of just complete like acid trip, schizophrenic mental breakdown levels of insanity.
The AI is suicidal. Yeah. Oh. Fuck.
I don't know when we're gonna do this again though, because like we can't like do this every day. Someone's eventually gonna hear us and they're gonna get very concerned for our mental health. If one of our family members were to walk in on us narrating this, there would be many questions.
Oh my god.
My family would send me to a rabbi. That would be a big no.
Holy shit. Oh, Captain Sex talk to all AI. The end. Yeah, the AI just keeps trying to end this. This is not going anywhere, and we don't want. Good night, David. Fuck yeah. Thank you for reading this story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share it with your friends so they might enjoy it as well. I'm just gonna
If you hate your friends, if you hate your friends, and if you hate your family, this is a great way.
Just show them how much you do. Oh, I'm copying all of this story. This is the description for the YouTube video. Copy. All right.
I think you can post clips and stuff on the Twitch channel, right?
That I do. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my Google Docs.
Now we can preserve it forever for future generations to
Okay. Let's see.
experience an acid trip.
Ai Dungeon. What the hell?
Hundreds of years into the future, archaeologists and internet historians are going to come across this, and they're not going to know what this is. It's going to be like preserved. It's going to become like an internet legend. It'll become like the next Loch Ness monster. No one will know where this came from, who really did it, what was their goal. They'll just have the video, and they'll go,
Oh no. It's frozen.
Maybe they'll use it as an example of our depravity. You know, like back in the time of the early 2000s and 2020s, people were just absolute degenerates. All that Twitter fighting finally pushed them over the edge to create something as insane as this.
Oh. Captain Sex says, sorry about all this, AI. The end. Turning off the screen. The narrator shuts his eyes before grabbing his chest and falling to the ground, dead. He doesn't know whether to be happy or sad that the story's over. I mean, that's pretty true. I'm just gonna grab my chest and just, that sounds kind of appealing.
Are you drinking beer? That would be understandable if you are.
No, I'm not. I don't have any on me, bro.
Bruh. When are we gonna do this again, though?
Oh, let's do this like sometime this weekend. What do you say, chat? The weekend? Same time? Like 9:30?
Wherever you are, I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna quickly put on my stream schedule right now. Oh, it did something. Cryo said, bruh. It is with heavy heart that I write this last segment of my report. For tomorrow, I will cease to be. The Iron Men have made me their target, and I shall fall to their fire. Alright, weekend sounds perfect. Let's quickly... I would go to...
spread the word. We need to torture as many people as possible. Spread the word. We need to torture as many people as possible. We need to spread the depravity. Spread the word. We need to torture as many people as possible. We need to spread the depravity. Spread the word. We need to torture as many.
Oh no. Okay.
What?
Hold up. I'm gonna try something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, there was that dude last time who said he actually did acid, and he said that, like, the AI Dungeon stories that we were doing there was more messed up and nonsensical than that. I take that as both a compliment and an insult and a warning.
Chat. I've done something. Logan, look at the stream. It's beautiful. My creation.
Jesus, man.
Oh, yeah.
What if, like, all of your, like, alternate universe realities have synced up at this very moment?
I mean, it's kind of what that feels like. Holy shit, that was good. Okay, let's see. Report Elijah 9987. I'm willing to report myself.
Report yourself.
Fuck. Do circles with the mouse and get a conga line. Actually, that's a really good idea. I will do it.
People are joining the stream while it's about to end.
No, the stream's not about to end. Just us doing that, or me doing that.
You guys, those of you who are joining, you are spared.
You were spared the
selling our parents to an iPad factory, an AI dungeon. That's probably up there with some of the events of last time.
With like Obama and the Kool-Aid Man coming in.
Obamos.
Fucking Obamos. Oh, that was
I think
great.
we have to do fantasy setting next time, because apocalyptic setting didn't get as acid trippy. I think fantasy setting, because like once you hit the point of where it goes from, like, you know, magic and swords and stuff to like pulling out like firearms
Angel
in the middle of a fantasy realm.
Ai Dungeon Angel.
That just pushes it over the edge.
We pushed the AI Dungeon to suicide.
That's nice. I'm currently looking for Moon Bay fragments in Subnautica.
You are also on stream.
Yeah.
Avoiding you.
Please do not say the N-word.
He is tardy to the party.
You don't like that.
He'd have been a great addition to the absolute chaos.
I mean, I didn't really feel like it. Honestly.
Something wrong in law school? I need one in law school. People are they don't care.
I can't. Also, at the moment you had told me to get in, I had just encountered a Reaper Leviathan and just barely fucking made it away. So I was like, in panic mode, you know?
Sitting on the couch, I was trying to waiting for him to come back.
Forgot how to change my day stream schedule.
I remember I had been recorded. It wasn't there the whole time. All I needed was the
channel.
If you're writing a paper that's less basic says oral history, I'd start interesting dramatically. This guy was
there we go.
Nope, that's one of the clerks. He wrote
it smooths my brain. Oh yes.
Yeah, the damn show.
I know.
What better way to get those wrinkles out of your brain?
Oh yes.
Just cook your synapses.
We're just gonna do some trippy shit, guys. We're just gonna do that a little bit.
We really worked on paper too.
That's a good way to describe it. Brain close iron.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what this was.
Yeah, it starts like the couple seconds of warming your brain, tricking you into being a good experience.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just cooks your brain.
My first thought.
I need to stop being so fucking tripped out.
Say your head's prevail.
What are you doing? I just looked at the stream and you're like,
yeah. I'm
messing with your
schedule.
Reality selves.
There we go. Okay, that. Yeah. Wednesdays? Okay, yeah. Monday's Age of Empires 2. I'm just gonna kind of change that, if possible. Nope. I gotta go directly from... Oh. Okay, we good.
This is behind the scenes. Consider yourselves lucky.
Yeah.
This is like how it's made.
Oh.
9 p.m. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, no.
This is how the sausages are made.
9 p.m. I'ma smack the fuck out of you. Duration? I'm not sure. Let's be real.
Probably do 11 because that's how long last time.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's how long it takes for the AI to completely just give up.
Yeah. So about 2 hours usually. And I'm gonna
we should try to make it a goal to kill the AI as fast as possible.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes.
Do that. Okay. Saved that one. This is not gonna be starting off at 6 o'clock. It's gonna be 9 o'clock for 2 hours. Yeah. Stuff I'll be playing.
Honestly, yeah, my brain is probably a cue ball now too. I'm just getting bounced around in my skull.
Yeah, I feel like that. God, do I feel that. Alright, yeah, about 2 hours.
I mean, before this, I was having a great story in single player. And my man died, and he went to Valhalla, and everyone felt bad, and the AI roasted my character for being a boomer, and it was great.
Bruh.
And it gave me 10 wives for no reason.
They gave you 10 lives or
wives? I asked who is this person, and it said it's your fourth wife, and I'm like, I like where this is going. Let's continue.
Oh my god.
Smooth as a cue ball. Yeah.
Alright, weekend anarchy. Weekends are going to be the most anarchic things on the fucking planet. It might start earlier, then 11 or 9. Sorry, it's probably gonna not be just 2 hours for weekend shit. But yeah, there's all that. That's been sorted out. Now if I refresh the page. Perfect. You know what? Fuck it. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm gonna be streaming at 6 o'clock to whenever. Because why not?
What are we gonna be doing Friday though?
Oh, that's a really good question.
We could do a bunch more than AI Dungeon. We could do RL Craft. We can do Age of Empires. We can bully people on Roblox and hopefully not get banned like Juan did.
people love Roblox. Oh, that's always. Oh,
God, we should have recorded that when we went in Tower of Hell and like
You're gonna
pretended
break
to be like
quick.
Muslims. And we fought
Say
like a
Juan
bunch of
got
rights
banned?
activists.
You say Juan
No,
got banned?
Juan got banned.
that's why you guys got banned.
I didn't get banned.
Captured sex?
Yeah. Oh, Joel. It was so good. This is all going on YouTube, so you can rewatch this shit. I'm going to send a link to my. Actually, hold up. Right fucking now, YouTube. Let's go to.
It was great.
Yes, my
Chris
content.
Hansen pulled in Italy and switched sides.
Oh.
And a lot of real sketchy stuff went down. Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Elijah streams his personal information.
Oh, it do not matter. Oh yeah. This is my email, you guys. You want to send me shit? Send me emails.
Yeah, sure. I'll send you an email.
Yeah, I got you. Hi.
They'll just say fuck you.
Just like an email saying fuck. Well, this is where I'm gonna end the recording. Shit, nuts, dick, and more. We got it all at the CBT store.